Welcome to Sound Money Investing. Hope everybody is okay. I'm going to do a quick overview of last week performance. Crazy things happened this week. Very difficult for investors. If you're a new investor and you're lost, don't worry. These past few weeks have been quite eventful, weird, unusual, very peculiar in the price section. So, difficult markets due to the world condition, inflation, a bunch of different factors that are contributing to the overall stock market performance. So, here you have an overview from finviz.com. You can find that at finviz.com. This is under commodities, I think. And this is the last week performance. On the left side, you see the S&P 500, the NASDAQ, which are the most important ones, minus 1.9%, minus 2.05%. But in our channel, we look at sound money, right? And that reference to gold, silver, and digital gold, Bitcoin. So versus the S&P 500 and the NASDAQ, gold was down minus 10% almost, silver minus 15% almost, and then Bitcoin minus 1.55%. So crazy price action. And we are in a very unstable environment for stock market. There's a lot of uncertainty, there's inflation, the US government already have started to print money, and this is the performance we get out of gold, silver, and Bitcoin. Not very reflective of the theory of what should happen. But we have right now a lot of influence related to oil. As you see here, the crude oil Brent plus 8.77%, heating oil almost 15%, gasoline plus 8%. So this is what is worrying markets. And that's why the performance has been quite weird. For whatever reason, Bitcoin, who trades like a tech stock lately, beat the NASDAQ 100 and the S&P 500 in terms of performance, but it did not happen for gold and silver. And there's a possibility of rotation. People maybe are getting out of these trades to jump into the crude oil sector, who has been booming in the last couple of weeks. Maybe that will happen. But for new investors and long-term investors, we can get some weird weeks like that from time to time, but the normal course of things end up coming back, and I believe that that will happen eventually. If you try to predict what happens in the next trading day, in the next week, very high risk, very difficult to discern what's coming. If you're a long-term investor, then these are blips in the thesis, but the overall trend should show itself over a long period of time. So tomorrow I'll go over most of the assets that I'm interested in. I'm opening a Q&A section during the live stream. We just started the channel, which is here, Sound Money Investing on YouTube. Today we got our first subscriber, I believe. It's not me, it's somebody else. We just have 3 videos, and you see here the last 2 videos, no views, and the first video, 5 views. So we are barely starting. I don't expect tons of people in the live stream, but I'm going to record it, add it to the live stream section here on YouTube, and you see here it says let's talk gold, silver, and Bitcoin tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I would like to see whoever is interested in talk about gold, silver, and Bitcoin. We can go over your questions. We can. I'll be on Trading View at the same time, so we can look at charts if you want, basic general questions of investing, and you can ask me why I started this Sound Money Investing channel on YouTube. We can cover that too. So I hope that it's going to be a weekly thing. I plan to do live streams every weekend for those interested. You gather your questions throughout the week, then you dump them all in the chat during the live stream, and I will go over all the questions. Disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only and should not be taken as financial investment or trading advice. All investments include risk, and you should do your own research or consult with a licensed financial professional before making any investment decisions. Invest at your own risk. Past performance is not indicative of future results. To finish the video, I know it's quite volatile, the market. Probably your portfolio is going down quite a bit, especially if you're investing in gold, silver, and Bitcoin. But even if you have stocks, they have also sold off quite a bit. Only traditional, old fashioned type of stocks have gone up a bit, but this is Mr. Market as its best, meaning that sometimes the market behaves irrationally, very weirdly, and you just have to weather the storm, and eventually it will come back to normality, if you like, in terms of long term investing. So I hope to see you all, many of you, in the live stream tomorrow at 10 a.m. Happy investing, everybody. Ciao, ciao.